Hello everyone, SP Architects here. Today I want to show you an apartment project. We are going to take a render for this apartment project with D5 renderer. As you can see, this apartment consists in different window materials. As you can see, some of them blue, some of them yellow. In night renders, you can just give yellow materials to emissive, and they will give you very nice and smooth and elegant rendering effect in your renders. This is a very exciting project, so let's make render. But before beginning this tutorial, I would just like you to like this video. Tutorial is going to help this channel with YouTube algorithms, and you will have helped the channel to grow. And also I suggest you to subscribe because I'm gonna make similar tutorials. Also, in the end of the tutorial, you will be able to download this project file and also my other project files as well in Patreon page. This is not going to be working process video. I'll explain all of the steps one by one. So without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, here we are in Archicad and you can see the D5 menu. With this menu you can export this project to D5. But how you can reach this menu, how you can download this, of course from the website, official website. If you go there, you can easily download and install to your Archicad. But now I'm just going to hit the start D5. Here we can see a menu appeared. We're gonna click OK because this is a new project. It's opening now. There we go, we can see our project was imported. At the beginning of the project, I suggest you to create your camera position, and after that, according to that camera position, you can change your materials and rendering settings. Actually, I want to see this facade. Therefore, I'm going to move to here and look to the building. By the way, if you want to change the camera controller, you can click this arrow and you can click fly, and now you can control your camera with WASD. After that, you can hit F8. With F8, you will have 2-point camera perspective, something like this. I'm going to go back, and from camera I want to make this maybe 70. I think our camera position is quite perfect, so I want to save this. To do it, we are just going to click this create new scene, and now it's saved. If I change the camera position and fly somewhere else, I'm gonna click this scene one again, and there we have gone to our previous position. Now we can change the render settings or we can change materials, but first of it, I want to stop this clouds. To do it, we are in the geo and sky. We can see the speed. Let's make this 0, and now it's quite better. When you change something here, you may need to click this refresh button, update scene. Or if not, you can lose your settings you changed. For the general global illumination, you can use geo and sky, or you can use HDRI. You can upload your HDRI from this customized HDRI, or you can just use ready to use this HDRI maps. They come with D5 renderer, but for now I'm just going to use this geo and sky and change the north offsets. Actually, I want this side black and I want this side bright. So to achieve it, maybe we can do something like this. Once we have this, we can change the degree of the sun. I'm gonna reduce it, something like this, because I want a yellow sun. An afternoon scene. And also you must have seen the bloom effect on the screen. I want to close it too, but we are going to turn it down from the effects from this bloom slider. As you can see, if you make it 0, your building will be more clear. Now I'm gonna click the update again, and As you can see, our windows are not true. Let's click plus. It looks weird. We are going to solve it. We are going to assign new glass material. Let's click assess. And we are in the material. Let's just type in glass, hit enter. And we will see the basic glass, which is this one. Let's click it. And first, start with this one. Once we assign it, I'm just going to change the color. I want it a green glass, so not bright, a dark green, something like this, maybe darker and less saturated. And if you want more reflection, you can just increase the specular. Alright, let's just copy this to other windows. As you can see, our emissive windows ready to use. We can just copy this one to here with I and paste with O. Will be faster with shortcuts. And I'm going to change the transparent to custom and turn on the emissive, and you can increase the intensity from here. But this is just an example. I'm not going to do that. Hit the I, click the glass, hit the O, and paste. There we go. By the way, if you click this three dot, you will see this camera switch only. Let's uncheck this and go back to our render settings. Back. Just like that. Okay, now our railing glass remained. Let's fix them too. Copy and paste and change the color. This time I want to make them more prominent. Maybe we can give it more blue. We can add cyan effect, and I think it will look nicer. We can also change our window frames color, because in Archicad they were different. I'm gonna make them black. Not complete black. It's going to be 4 or 5. And also you can give them some roughness, brightness. You can see the reflection effect from here. You can increase the spec color too. Something like this. If you want to turn on this round corner, it will give you more realistic effect. But do not forget it will reduce your computer speed. Actually, there are lots of materials to change. I cannot fix them in only one tutorial. Unfortunately, I will only change prominent materials. For instance, asphalt, grass, and maybe wall. Let's continue with asphalt. In the asphalt, we will click assess, and I think it was in the outdoor. Yeah, there we can see our road surface and our asphalt 01, and we have 02. There we go, we have downloaded the asphalt materials. Let's assign them. Let's try second one. I think both of them are fine. I'm going to use second one, and I want to see the texture effect, so I want to increase the size of the texture. I'm going to use the stretch effect, decrease the stretch, and we will see the bump effect of the asphalt. And of course we can change the pavement material. You can choose one of them, but I have used it before. I will go to local and material. I have this sidewalk previously used. Gonna use that. Not bad. Maybe, well, actually I didn't like this one too, because we mustn't see these connection lines on the edge of the sidewalks, because we don't have our curb models. Therefore it must be completely concrete. So I'm gonna hit Ctrl plus Z, and I think this concrete material much more better for this situation. But it's so bright. Auto exposure is on. I don't want to use it. So in our scene 1, we will go to the effect and we are going to turn off this auto. And I'm just going to reduce some exposure, just like that, and decrease shadow. I want to see less shadow. And for now, I'm gonna leave remaining part as is. And maybe I can change the white balance. Yeah, much more better. And click update. Now we can change our grass material. We can turn it real grass from material template. We have this grass is generating now. It's much more better, I think. Maybe we can give it more yellow range. From base color we can turn to slider to red, just like that. Yeah, much more better. But I think asphalt is very dark. Let's just give it more brightness. From the base color, let's increase this value way more better. And maybe decrease the stretch value. We will see the texture in the rendering better. Alright, I will give you a very nice tip for the asphalt. We are going to go to assess, and from the decals, where was it? Oops, we are in the material. Let's go to model, click decals, and we have lots of decals here. For instance, where was it? We have dead leaves too, but yeah, this one. This rust 01 or 5. Let's download it and place it on the road. Once we have placed it, we will increase the size, maybe 10 times. Or 20 times. There we go. Now we are going to change the color. From the base color map, click this balance and decrease the saturation. After that, we will change the opacity. And now we will see our dirt effect for the road. Also, you can, from the fallen leaves, maybe this one, place here. Of course, you can increase the size. Hit the shift and drag. If you hit the L, with the L you won't see the icons. With L, without L. If you think your windows are too dark, you can increase the brightness, or you can give specular. Once you have done this, you can copy this to others. If it's not enough, You have assess interior parallax. I'm going to go to the residential and try something here. For instance, this 01 is also free. I'm gonna place it to this window. Let's just rotate 90 degrees. Push inside. Change elevation. We can change the size to Z value. By the way, if you hit the V, you can change the cursor to scale or move. I'm gonna uncheck this size and stretch to here. We can copy to here also. Hit the shift and rotate as 90 degrees too. And let's just close this gap. From the object menu, I'm going to click our parallax, hit the shift and move once more. Or instead of that, we can just delete them and give another interior scene which is wider, 90 degrees, push inside, change the position, way more better. By the way, you can change the temperature too, and you can change the position of the elements and lightings. There you go. I think we can change clouds once more. I want to decrease the density of the clouds. And height. And maybe we can give some vignette effect to make the corners darker. It will be better for your project. And after that, do not forget to click update. Okay, now next step is going to be placing our trees and cars. For the trees, we are going to use tree brush. From the upper side of the window, we will click these tools and click this brush. And we will locate our nature, maybe broadleaf, and we will select some trees. Maybe let's try this one, I don't know. Let's just download it. I want to test it with you. There we go. We have downloaded. I think it's small. I don't want to use it. Let's click Alt and delete. Never mind this. We have this one. And this one, maybe one more. This one, we can decrease the density. And let's try. Not bad. We can continue with those, but we need to reduce the density much more. Maybe increase the radius. Yeah, way more better. It's very easy. If you don't want to brush one by one, you can just increase the radius to maximum and you will see this ink will be activated and you can just click your surface. Click once more and we will double the effect. There you go. And from our camera position, we will see those trees. Just like this. If you think they are too dark, you can increase the exposure and decrease shadow. Now we can see the darks clearly. Click update. Once you have this, if you think it's too much desaturated, you can increase the contrast and decrease some saturation. Way more better. For this scene, you can give background trees or you can use 3D trees. For the demonstration purpose, I'm going to use background trees. From the model, we will go to the landscapes, backdrop plane, and we will see our backdrop options. We can use this outdoor mountain and autumn trees. But unfortunately, well, we will see some unwanted corner edges. Unfortunately, they are visible in renders too. So I don't know why it's happening. Maybe if we push back far away, maybe you want to copy once more to here. After that, I'm going to place these autumn trees. I'm going to place in front of the rearmost plane, and from the environment, I'm gonna add some fog. I'm gonna increase the density, increase the height, change the value, change the fall-off, and now it's more layered. Let's click update. Let's place our street lamps. Alright, it's in the road, street lights and sights. And let's just go with this one. Maybe here, not bad. Once more. Here, hit Ctrl Shift D and duplicate. And also you can place some traffic lights too. I don't know, maybe here. And of course you can place some road decals. Under the road sign, we will download this pedestrian crossing sign. And maybe here we can place, hit the shift and duplicate. You can make it more desaturated. You can decrease the opacity so it will blend with the road. Just like that. I think we are going well and nearly finished. Only we need to place some car or maybe bus. Therefore, I'm going to go to the vehicles. We have new cars here. We have a bus here. Before placing, we can hit the R from keyboard and we can rotate. Maybe here. And we can turn on the light and change intensity. But I won't. I will leave as is. And once we have downloaded the bus, I will place it from here to here. Let's rotate 180 and here. Maybe once more a car will be placed here. Let's try this car. For the temporary, I'm going to go to the scene 2. Turn on light. Alright, there we go. To make this more realistic, we can place some birds and we can place some doors on the wall. Let's do that and render. Let's go to animal, bird. You can place pigeons one by one, but I want to try this one. Where are they? I don't know. There you are. They are in the same position with the z-axis, so we will change the height. By the way, we can change the speed, range, and play mode of the animation. Very nice. Let's just stop it. And final step, we will be adding more decals. Of course, you can place much more things. It's endless. You can also place your own 3D models by importing. I'm gonna go to demerged wall and I'm gonna use this wall dirt. To here. Hit the V. Let's increase the size and change the opacity. And duplicate. More wall dirt to here, I don't know. Or other places. It's too prominent. I want to make it fader. Maybe 0.2. Okay, way more better. Now it's time to take render. To do it, we are just going to go to this image and I want to cut it from here and here. So to do it, let's use this 5:5 or 4:3. I want to see the birds also. And from custom, I want to input here 3000. And actually, I don't want to use PNG and channels. I'm only use this one. And actually, I want to use this image for the cover of this tutorial. Okay, once we have done this, let's just hit render. Alright, there we have completed our render. You can see the total time 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's click this open folder and open our image. Well, you can see the textures, decals, global illuminations, new global illuminations, actually ambient occlusions works way more better, our parallax, background image, and much more. Alright guys, this is how you can create D5 renders with Archicad. Of course, you can use D5 renders with other programs too, 3ds Max, SketchUp, which software you want to use. If you like this tutorial, please hit the like button. It's very important for the YouTube algorithms. Do not forget to subscribe if you want to see similar tutorials like this. And also I have a Patreon page. I will place this file to that page and you can download this and my other project as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, have a nice day.